let's just start laying back on our backs. Let's bring one hand to our heart and one hand to our belly. And just start to slow the breath down. And just notice what happens when we come out of that reptilian brain. Instead of just letting everything we do be an automatic function to keep us alive, when we move that energy into the frontal lobe and become conscious of the breath, it feels better because there's not this imminent fear that reptilian brain tries to alert us of at all times. Essentially telling your body, telling your nervous system that you are safe. Sure, it might be a false sense of security on some levels. But just noticing how it makes you feel to let go of all the stress, all of the weight of the world. Not because it's not real, not because we should ignore it, just because sometimes we have to go a little deeper. Tap into this part of our brain that makes us different than animals. And practice coming into that space more often. Practice becoming present. We can't be present when there's a threat to our life. And if it were up to the reptilian brain, it would have you live in that place of thinking every little thing is a snake in the grass and a potential danger. So see if you can just feel that part starting to quiet down as you send this message to all of your cells that you are safe. You'll start to feel the energy moving through you more freely. See if you can keep this deep connection with the breath, with that frontal lobe, the part of your mind that can access consciousness, as we hug our knees into our chest and just start to move however it feels good. All right, hug your right knee in, interlace your fingers around it, and let your left leg go long. Keep your left leg grounded, but kick out through that left heel. Tuck your chin a little bit and squeeze that knee in towards the armpit. Hug the elbows in tight. Inhale for 5, right into the spot where you feel it the most. And then exhale, feel that spot, let go a little bit. Let it happen. Now turn the sole of that right foot up to the sky. Find a half happy baby. Keep kicking through the left heel. Keep the back of your neck long. Keep your breath deep and slow. Keeping your awareness in that frontal lobe. Just by softening all the space around your face and your forehead. Now bring that knee across the body, hand it to the left hand. Find a gentle spinal twist here. Gaze over the right hand. Come back to center, hug your knees in. Hug your forehead into your knees, squeeze everything in tight. And then let your right leg go long. Kick out through the heel. Squeeze that left knee towards the armpit. Hug the elbows in, tuck the chin, and then find your breath. And eventually get to where, even in the transitions, you're not missing one chance to stay with that breath deep and slow, so that we're staying in that place. Consciousness without interruption for longer and longer intervals, the more we practice. You'll start to feel deeper levels of joy, deeper levels of peace. Roll up to the sky, find that half happy baby. Okay, see if you can remember, even during the transition, stay with your breath, bring the knee across, find that spinal twist. See, our mind always says like, okay, but after I'm done with the dishes, after I'm done with this task, then I'll be present, then I'll find peace. Instead of just realizing that in any moment, doing the dishes, whatever it is, just see if you can try to focus during the transitions, so we're not finding this disconjointed, intermittent peace. Learning to practice staying in that place. All right, stay with this breath as you hug the knees in, hug the forehead in, squeeze everything in tight, and then start to rock forward and back. When you're ready, we'll rock up to a seat. Press down into the sit bones. Inhale, lengthen through the crown. Exhale, soften through the shoulders. Inhale, lift the shoulders up high as you can. Draw them back, make the collarbone smile. Exhale, shoulders softly dip down the back. Let them drop just a little more. One more time. Inhale, slowly lift them up. Fill all the way up. Draw them back, broadening the collarbone. Exhale, slowly let them sink. Bring your hands into your lap. Let your thumbs touch. And find this gentle, diffused gaze down the nose, where you're not looking at anything. You can just kind of see the outline of the nose. See if you can notice that part of your brain that wants to alert you to any little thing that moves or any little thing you forgot to do yesterday. See if you can override it by staying focused and committed to being right here in this breath, present, connected to all the things that are unmanifest. The truth, love, God. It's only available to us in this moment. Inhale, rise the hands up, squeeze the palms together, and then grab your right wrist and drop your arms over to the left. Press the right sit bone down, softly draw both shoulders down evenly. Maybe you draw the right arm back just a little bit, rolling the heart up towards the sky, and soften here one more time. Stay with this breath as we transition. Grab the left wrist. Inhale, reach up and over. Exhale, soften. Press that left sit bone down. Inhale, come back up. Palms together, reach up. Exhale, hinge forward. Head is heavy. Breath is deep. Each exhale, we sink in a little bit more. Slowly walk it over to the right, maybe placing left hand on top or right. Left sit bone roots down, head is heavy, breath is deep. Now walk your right hand in a little closer to your knee and peel the left arm up towards the sky. Drawing that elbow back behind the face, then reach through the fingers, left sit bone pressing down, right elbow maybe dipping down towards the ground. Maybe you're starting to look up. One more inhale, find a little more length. Exhale, find a little more softness. Inhale, come up to center, squeeze the palms, reach out. Exhale, hinge forward. And then just roll it right back up. We'll switch the cross of the legs. All right, root into the sit bones. Inhale, arms rise up. Squeeze the palms, lift. Exhale, hinge forward again and settle in on the exhale. Keeping that soft, diffused gaze down the nose, resisting the temptation to focus in on anything. Slowly walk it over to the left. Find length through the whole right side on the inhale, and then soften into that space on the exhale. Walk the left hand in a little closer to the knee, peel the right hand up, root into the sit bone, reach through the fingers, roll the heart open, soften the shoulder away from the ear. Maybe the left elbow dips down towards the ground a little more as you reach one more time, soften one more time. Inhale, come up, squeeze the palms together, draw the hands to the heart. And lower your hands down by your sides. We're going to come to standing at the top of the mat. Big toes touching or feet slightly apart. Press down into the feet. Lift the quads up. Engage the Mula Bandha. Draw the low belly in and up. Tuck the chin just a little bit. Feel this nice balance of strength and softness here. Engaging anything that can help you grow taller and softening anything that cannot. Keeping that diffused gaze down the nose. Let this inhale rise your arms up, squeeze your palms together, lift up high. Exhale, draw the hands to the heart and hinge at the hips, folding forward. Let your head hang heavy. Inhale, lift up halfway, and exhale, fold. Grab your elbows behind your knees, fold your body in half. Maybe your knees are deeply bent. If they're not, bend them deeply a couple times, and then lift them back up. You don't have to straighten them all the way out, but just bend into them deeply, and then lift up and find the place that feels the best. Let your head hang heavy here. Softly draw the shoulders out of the ears and feel the heart expand. Release your arms. Slowly roll it back up, pressing into the feet. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, hands to heart. Hands down by your sides. One more inhale, rise up. Exhale, hands to heart, hinge at the hips, press down into the feet. Engage the Mula Bandha. Draw the belly in and up. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Now, grab onto your elbows and start to sway a little bit, or maybe a lot. And then we'll inhale over to the right and come up, reaching up through the elbows, pressing down through both feet. Exhale, we'll go back down, making a big circle here, pressing through the feet, staying with the breath. Next time you're down, stay down and start to sway back and forth a couple more times. When you're ready, inhale over to the left and come up, fill up. Exhale to the right and down. See if you can notice your weight shifting between one foot to the other. See if you can press down into both feet evenly instead. Next time you're down, stay down. Sway back and forth a couple times. And then release your hands. Walk them over to the right and maybe even back behind you just a little bit. See if one knee wants to bend. Go ahead and let it, and maybe even bend it deeper and then straighten it back out a little bit. Find the right place to find that stretch in the IT band or the hamstring, wherever you feel it. Your head is heavy. Your breath is deep. Lizard brain is turned off because we're consciously coming into that frontal lobe just by deepening our breath, just by staying focused. Come back to center, walk it over to the left, and maybe back behind a little bit. Notice the bend in your knees, maybe bend them a little more. Find the spot. Shake your head, soften the shoulders. Belly still in and up. Mula Bandha still engaged. See if we can keep that through practice as well. Come back to center. Inhale, lift up halfway, but fill up all the way. Make it last even longer, longer, longer. Plant the hands, slowly step your feet back, plank. Press down into the hands. Shine the heart forward, feel the collarbone smile. Again, softening any muscles that are not helping you to hold this plank. All the muscles in your face, your shoulders and your neck. Just trying to get to a place where you're stacking the weight. You're pressing down to keep this nice long line of energy. Hold for 3 more breaths. If you need to drop to the knees, that's just fine. Walk forward on the toes, slowly lower all the way down. Untuck your toes. Now reach your arms forward, not all the way straight, but close. And then just draw the shoulders back just a little bit to make sure. Let your forehead rest, and then lift your legs up. Keep them about as wide as your hips. Reach back through the toes, lift your legs a little higher. If you feel all right here, you can start to peel the head up or even the arms up too if you like. Lengthen out on the inhale, soften on the exhale. Stay with your breath. Stay with your soft, diffused gaze. And release. Bring your hands under your shoulders. Press it back to child's pose. And when you're ready, find your first downward facing dog. Take your time, pedal it out, whatever you need to do to settle into your first downward facing dog. Okay, slowly walk your hands back to meet your feet. Inhale, lift up halfway. And exhale, fold. Inhale, lift the right foot back behind you till the right leg's parallel to the ground. And start to find that balance between both legs, between both hips. Now lift your upper body so it's parallel to the ground. Lengthen through the back of the neck. And then turn your toes open out to the side and feel that hip open. Just stack it right on top of the left hip. Press back through the heel even more and roll that right hip back one more time. Bring the right hand up onto the right hip and roll that right shoulder back one time. If you feel balanced all right, reach the right hand up. Stack the shoulders, lengthen from heel to crown. So you can lift your upper body a little more and get everything in that nice long line. Lower the right hand back down, turn the toes to point down, let the body drop and that leg lift higher like standing splits. Maybe you rock up on the toes of that left foot and then sink back into the heel. Let your head be heavy. Set the right foot down and lift the left leg up. And first find that balance, head stays heavy. Level the hips, engage that mula bandha, draw the belly in and up. Stay with your breath. Turn the toes open, press back through the heel, roll that left hip back, keeping that balance between both legs and the head heavy for now. And then we'll inhale the upper body up, parallel to the ground. We'll bring the left hand up onto the hip. If you feel balanced, roll the left hand up, stack the shoulders, lengthen out from heel to crown. Find your breath. Lower the left hand, let the head fall heavy as the left foot shoots up high like standing splits. Draw the belly in and up. Stay with your breath. Lower the left foot down. Sink weight into your heels. Reach the arms forward. Sit into the chair. Exhale, soften the shoulders, the face, the gaze. Press into the feet. Stand up. Find a little backward bend. Exhale, hands to heart. And hands down by your sides. Inhale, arms up. Interlace your fingers, release index, glue palms, biceps back, chin up, right foot forward, come down, capital letter T, point the toes, level the hips, find the balance between your legs, squeeze your head with your nice straight arms, glue your palms together, pull the belly in, engage the mula bandha. Inhale, find a little more length, exhale, see where you can soften. All right, lower the hands down, let the legs shoot up high like standing splits. And then set the left foot outside the right foot so your pinky toes can touch. Inhale, lift up halfway. And exhale, fold. Shake the head a little bit. Bend your knees if you need to. Slowly walk it over to the left. Maybe even back behind just a touch. Walk it back through center and over to the right. Belly in, Mula Bandha engaged, head heavy. All about this breath, this moment. Come back to center. Shoot the left foot up high like standing splits. And then set the left foot down to meet the right. Sink into the heels, sit into the chair. Inhale, we lengthen, hold on to the breath. Exhale, we soften, hold on to the breath. Press into the feet, inhale, rise up, backward bend. Exhale, hands to heart. And hands down by your sides. Inhale, arms up. Interlace, release index, glue palms. Left foot forward, come down, be long, be balanced. Stay with your breath. Let something go. Lower your hands, standing splits, head is heavy, breath is deep. Reach the right foot up a little higher, and then bring it down to the outside of that left foot, pinky toes together. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, fold. Shake your head. Walk it over to the right if you like. Back through center, over to the left. Back to center, shoot the right foot high like standing splits. Set the right foot down, sit into the chair. Bring your hands to your heart. Sink your weight into the heels, turn and twist to the right. Use leverage now to roll that right shoulder back, trying to stack the shoulders, trying to stack the elbows. Maybe the thumbs are placed on the center of the chest. Inhale, lengthen from your sit bones to your crown. Tuck your chin a little bit. Exhale, soften the shoulders out of the ears. Slowly step the left foot back. Find that crescent lunge with a twist. Press the right knee forward more. Draw the left heel back more. Now open the arms up, roll the right shoulder back, and then lift the upper body, gazing back at the right hand. Find that reverse crescent. Sink into the right knee more. Cartwheel hands down. Shoot the right foot up and back, three-legged dog. Bend the knee, open the hips. Head is heavy. Breath is deep. Sink into the left heel and really twist open. Come back, downward facing dog. Inhale through the nose, high on the tippy toes. Open mouth, exhale, sink into the heels. Shift your gaze up between your hands, bend your knees, walk her up to the top. Inhale, lift up halfway. And exhale, fold. Sit into the chair, drop weight into your heels. Don't miss one chance to hold on to this breath a little bit longer, to soften on each exhale. Bring your hands to your heart. Turn and twist to the left. Weights in the heels, lower the booty, pull the belly in. Engage Mula Bandha. Try to stack the elbows, try to stack the shoulders. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, soften. Slowly step the right foot back. Find that crescent lunge with a twist. Find more length from the left knee to the right heel. From the sit bones to the crown. Exhale, find more softness. Inhale, open the arms. Exhale here. Inhale, lift up. Exhale here. Inhale, reverse it. Sink into the left knee. Exhale here. Inhale. Exhale, lower hands. Inhale, left foot shoots up and back. Bend the knee, open the hips. Head is heavy. Breath is deep. Twist open a little more. Come back, downward facing dog. Inhale through the nose, high on the tippy toes. Open mouth, exhale, sink into the heels. All right, inhale, lift the right foot till the right leg's parallel to the ground. Sink into the left heel a little more if you can. Find the balance between your legs, between your arms. See if you can drop your head and heart down towards the mat just a little more. And soften the shoulders out of the ears by wrapping those armpits in towards the face, hollowing them out. Now come up high on the toes, lift the right leg a little higher. Exhale, bring your knee all the way to your nose. Try to touch your forehead to your knee and slowly step it through. Inhale, rise up, crescent lunge. Inhale, we lengthen every single time, learning to stay focused, learning to stay present, learning to stay conscious. Just by learning to move our bodies through different poses while still letting the breath, being conscious of the breath, be our first and foremost thought. Okay, hinge forward, shoot the arms back, kick off the back leg, lift it up till it's parallel. You can stay right here or bring the hands to the heart or reach your hands all the way forward. Put your toes down and slightly in, find the balance between your legs, between both sides of your body. Slowly come to standing, bring the left knee, hug it in and up, and then cross it over. Maybe toes wrap around. Sink in a little bit first and then peel your arms out to the sides. Drop your left arm under your right and see if your palms will touch. Try to draw everything into that center line. Pull your belly in, engage your Mula Bandha. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, soften, keeping that diffused gaze down the nose at nothing at all. Slowly come up, lift the left knee high, hinge forward, shoot that leg back, crescent lunge with eagle arms. Bend the right knee a lot, lift the arms, let the gaze follow. Release the arms, plant the left hand down, gaze up at the right hand, roll the heart open. Lower the right hand down, shoot the right foot up and back, three-legged dog. Come up on the toes, sink into the heel as the right foot lowers back down. Inhale through the nose, high on the tippy toes. Open mouth, exhale, sink into the heels. Inhale, lift the left foot till left leg is parallel, flex the foot, find the balance, find the breath. On the tippy toes, and then sink into the heel. And to the tippy toes and shoot that left leg up as high as you can. Exhale, draw the knee to the nose, try to round your spine enough to touch something. Slowly step it through, crescent lunge. Inhale, we rise up. Exhale, we settle in. Heart stays lifted, arms sweep back, kick off that back leg, parallel to the ground. Hands can stay reaching back or come to the heart or reach them forward and lengthen both sides of the waist. Find that balance. Press into the left foot, come to standing, bring the right knee up, cross it over. Wait, did we just do right knee over? Did I mess up? Try to remember to do the opposite like you just did, okay? We started back. All right, sink in, stay with your breath. Slowly come back up, lift the right knee high, hinge back. Oh yeah, this is right. Bend the left knee, lift the arms, gaze follows. Release the arms, plant the right hand down, twist the heart open. Lower the left hand down, shoot the left foot up and back, three-legged dog. Come up on the toes. Sink into the heels, you lower the left foot down. Inhale up high on the tippy toes. Open mouth, exhale, sink into the heels. Shift your gaze up between the hands, bend the knees, walk or hop to the top. Inhale, lift up halfway. And exhale, fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive, come all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart. And hands down by your sides. Then we'll root down into the left foot and lift the right foot up into tree pose. Finding that balance point as the foot and thigh press together. Inhale, we lengthen. Exhale, we soften. Not really. Maybe. All right, now we're going to grab that right ankle and set it on the left knee and sit into the figure four. Bring the hands to the heart. Soften that left ankle, left knee, sink in a little deeper. Stay right here. Return and twist to the left, hooking the elbow on the bottom of the foot. Or you can hinge forward, bringing your fingertips towards the ground. Stay with your breath. Staying with this continuous stream of consciousness, not letting it be interrupted by those little thoughts or worries that would like to convince you there's something better you should be doing. Slowly come back up, lower the right foot down. Inhale the arms up, squeeze the palms together, lift up. Exhale, swan dive. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, chaturanga, meeting back in downward facing dog. All right, shift your gaze, bend your knees, maybe take a couple small hops to get you to the top. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive, big backward bend. Exhale, hands to heart. And hands down by your sides. Root down into the right foot. Bring the left foot up. Find your tree pose. Find your balance point. Find your gaze, soften it. Find your breath, deepen it. On this exhale, release through the shoulders, the jaw, the tongue. Grab onto that left foot, place it on the right knee, sit into the figure four, drawing the upper body back, staying with your breath, belly in, Mula Bandha engage, stay here or turn and twist to the right, or hinge forward, reaching your fingertips towards the ground. Slowly come back up, lower that foot down, inhale the arms up. Exhale, swan dive, lengthen all the way down. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, chaturanga, meeting back in downward facing dog. Go. Inhale, lift your right foot up high, find that balance. Come up on the toes, exhale, knee to nose, step it through. Warrior two, spin the left heel out and down. Press the right knee forward. Soften through the shoulders on the exhale. Find that nice balance of strength and surrender. Bring your right elbow to your right knee, extended side ankle. Belly in, engage the Mula Bandha. Stay with your breath. Inhale, come all the way up to reverse it. Keep the deep bend in your right knee. Now straighten the legs, shift the hips back, reach the right arm forward, find a triangle pose. Maybe you need to heel toe that back foot in one time. Press down through the feet. Belly in, Mula Bandha engaged. Inhale, we lengthen, hold on to it. Maybe that right arm wants to reach up alongside the ear for the last breath. Inhale, reverse triangle, press into the feet, right hand reaches up. Exhale, cartwheel hands down, shoot the left foot high like standing splits. And then set the left foot down to meet the right. Bend the knees, sweep the arms back. Sit into the chair. Press into the feet, stand up, find a backward bend. Exhale, swan dive. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, chaturanga, meeting back in downward facing dog. Inhale, lift the left foot up, Find the balance, come up on the toes, exhale, knee to nose, step it through. Warrior two, right heel spins out and down. Left knee presses forward. Stay focused, stay present, stay soft. Left elbow, left knee, extended side angle. Don't let that knee start to creep in. Keep it open and pressing out over second toe. Roll the heart towards the ceiling. Draw the shoulder out of the ear. Reach through the fingers. Inhale, reverse it. Keep the deep bend in your left knee. Now straighten the legs, shift the hips back. Reach forward, triangle pose. Maybe back foot needs to heel toe in one time. Inhale, reverse triangle. Exhale, cartwheel hands down. Shoot right foot high, standing splits. And then sit into the chair. Sink in just a little bit deeper. Each exhale, we're gonna lower the booty down another inch till we come all the way to seated. If you need to use your hands to soften the fall, go right ahead. We'll come right up into a boat pose, grabbing the backs of the knees. Maybe straightening the legs and the arms. Pull the belly in, hug everything into center. Now really, really slowly, we're gonna lengthen to a hover. We're gonna take 10 seconds. Keep hugging the legs together and towards the midline. Keep pulling the belly in, we're halfway there. Now reaching out through the balls of the feet, reaching the fingers towards the feet, still looking at the feet, we'll hold. And we'll just as slowly come back up. All right, one more time, we slowly go down. And slowly back up. All right, now lower your feet down on the ground. Your hands back behind you, fingers pointing towards you. Lift up like reverse tabletop. Stacking knees over ankles and shoulders over wrists. Try to get your thighs and your torso parallel to the ground. Maybe you can drop your head back here and let it go. Press into the feet and the hands a little more. Engage your Mula Bandha. Pull your belly in. Slowly lower back down. We'll straighten the right leg out, keeping that left foot flat on the ground. And we'll start to reach for that right foot. Maybe we can grab it. Lift up through the heart and the crown, and then pull the heart down towards the foot. Soften shoulders out of the ears. Find your breath. Stay right here if you like. If you want to try to find a bind, if your shoulder goes below the knee and you want to reach around, we'll turn the palm face back, thumb face down, reach around. Maybe you can grab a hold back there. Keep kicking through the heel and drawing the toes back, and keep drawing your upper body down towards the leg. Keep softening with each exhale. Let it happen. Slowly come back up. Now we're going to find a twist to the left. Keep kicking through the right heel. Start to turn to the left. Plant the fingertips to lengthen the spine. Reach the right hand up as high as you can. And then hook the elbow outside the knee for leverage. Keep kicking through the right heel. Gaze over the left shoulder. Draw the shoulder back more. Inhale, we lengthen for 5. Exhale, we soften for 5. And the very end of the exhale, we deepen the twist a little bit. 2 more breaths, just like that. Slowly, gently come back through center. Find a little counter twist on the right. And come back up. Straighten the left leg. Bring the right foot in flat. Reach for the left foot. Grab it if you can. Lengthen. Soften on the exhale, sink in for a couple breaths. And if you want to, reach around, thumb face down, palm face back. Reach around, maybe grab a hold. Don't miss one chance. One moment to fill yourself all the way up with this breath, this presence, this reprieve from the chatter of the reptilian brain. Slowly come back up. We'll find that twist to the right now. Keep kicking through the left heel. Plant the fingertips to lengthen. Reach the left hand up, up, up. Hook it outside. Use the leverage. Draw right shoulder back more. Gaze gently follows. Inhale, lengthen for 5. Exhale, soften for 5. And at the end, keep softening, but just twist a little more. 2 more, just like that. Slowly release through center. Find a counter twist on the left. Come back up and straighten both legs out in front. Kick out through the heels. Lift them up off the ground as the toes come back towards the face. Press your hands down into the ground by your hips and see if you can lift your booty up off the ground, or at least try. Press into the hands. Engage the Mula Bandha. Draw the belly in and up. Tuck the chin a little bit. One more breath. And release. Inhale, reach the arms up, up, up. Keep the length as you reach forward. Maybe you grab your toes. One more time, we'll lift up through the heart, fill all the way up, and then pull the heart towards the feet. You can keep your head up or you can let it fall heavy. Slowly come back up. Bring your feet flat on the ground. Reach your hands forward and slowly roll back onto your back. Keep your feet flat on the ground. Walk your fingers down to line your sit bones up with your heels. Press into your feet. Inhale, lift the hips up. Maybe you interlace the fingers under there. Maybe you glue the palms together under there. Maybe you need to rock side to side to get them underneath. So your chin's not tucked here. It's just ever so slightly reaching towards the sky, but your heart is reaching towards your chin. Press into the feet, all 4 corners. Lift the hips a little higher. Maybe you want to release the arms and reach them up overhead and lift the hips one more time. And as you slowly lower down, maybe the hands reach up towards the ceiling and then slowly come back down to the ground by your sides. Step the feet as wide as the mat and then just windshield wiper them back and forth a couple times. We're going to do 2 more backward bends. Slowly come back to center, line those heels up, press through the feet, and lift up. Maybe you interlace fingers for a breath or 2, or maybe you just reach those arms up and overhead. Maybe you want to try lifting one leg up here or coming up on the tippy toes. Stay with your breath. Whatever you're doing, make sure to do it evenly. And then take one more breath. Lift everything up one more time, and then slowly lower down. If your arms are back behind your head, lift them up, and then lower them back down by your sides. Spread the feet as wide as the mat. Windshield wiper a couple times. And we'll come back for one more backward bend. If you want to try full wheel, bring your hands up by your ears. And when you're ready, slowly lift up. Lift everything up one more time. If you're all the way up, tuck your chin before you slowly start to roll one vertebrae at a time back down. Hug your knees into your chest. All right, lower your feet down flat. Cross your right ankle over your left knee. Lift your left foot off the ground. Interlace your fingers behind your left thigh. Lower your head back down. Tuck your chin a little bit and pull that thigh in towards you as the right knee falls out away from you. Soften through the shoulders and the face. Hold on to this breath. Okay, keep your foot on your ankle. Just release your grip so the left foot comes back down. Cactus the arms. Let the lower body drop to the left so the right foot's flat on the ground. Wiggle that left heel in a little closer to the glute and try to lower the right sit bone down towards the ground. Maybe the right knee falls out away from you a little bit. Slowly come back to center. Hug your knees in, hug your forehead in, squeeze everything in tight. Lower the feet down flat. Cross the left knee over. Lift the right foot. Interlace the fingers back there. Lower back down. Tuck the chin. Pull that thigh in. Let the knee fall out. Soften through the shoulders, the tongue, the jaw, face. Keep your foot stacked. Just release your grip to release the right foot to the ground. Cactus the arms. Drop the lower body to the right. Wiggle the right foot in. Gaze over the left hand. Relax your shoulders. Slowly come back to center. Hug your knees into your chest. Now bring the soles of your feet together and let your knees fall open. Bring your arms up over your head. Interlace your fingers behind your head, actually. And then try to drop your elbows down to the ground. Keep your chin slightly tucked and try to soften through the shoulders here. Use your breath to let go just a little bit more. Slowly release. We'll hug the knees into the chest one last time. And then we'll let the legs go long on the mat. Spread your feet as wide as the mat. Let your toes fall open. Tuck your chin a little bit. Hands by your sides. Bring your thumb and your index finger together lightly to touch. And now let go. A little more than you want to, a little more than you usually do. Give yourself complete permission to do absolutely nothing for the next couple of minutes. And engaging in mental activity is something. So hold space here for the void, the nothingness, the emptiness, and just let it be what it is without trying to fill it up. Invite that deeper breath back into the body as you invite movement back into your fingers and toes. And see if you can remember today, before every single thing you do, during every single thing you do, to stay with that breath, be conscious of every breath, not missing a single moment, to be present, connected to source. You can go ahead and roll onto either side and take a minute to really think about what it means to let the head bow to the wisdom of the heart. Maybe we're saying that that reptilian brain has to bow to or honor the deeper wisdom, the conscious mind. When you're ready, peel yourself back up to a seat. And one last time, we'll inhale to lift the arms up, and we'll squeeze the palms together and fill all the way up, and then just a little more. Exhale, hands to heart. And let that head bow to the heart and really feel it. Lift the thumbs to the space above the eyebrows. Take a moment to thank yourself for showing up, for being the peace you want to see in the world. Namaste.